How to differentiate yourself as a realtor. Whether you're active in the real estate industry today or setting up to get your start and hit the ground running with your license, it's important that you know exactly what it is that you're going to do to stand out in the sea of realtors that is in your local market area. So in this video, I'm going to share 3 things that you can do that will help you stand out and differentiate yourself from the other realtors in your local market area. My name is Tyler Roicki. I help people build income and wealth in real estate, and I run an international real estate team at eXp Realty. If you get any value whatsoever out of the video, all I'd ask is that you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And if there's anything I can do to help you now or in the future, go ahead and send me an email. And with that in mind, let's dive into the video. So the first thing that you're going to want to do to differentiate yourself as a realtor is counterintuitive. So listen to me closely. It's not about you. You've got to have the realization that differentiating yourself as a realtor is not about you. What it is about is how other people feel when they encounter you. See, people don't remember what it is that you say to them, but they do remember how it is that you make them feel. So if you want to stand out, the way to do so is to be intentional about what it is that you're doing to make other people feel a certain kind of way. To put what I'm saying into perspective, think about what a lot of people do when they're getting started in real estate. They're reaching out to people they know, people they don't know perhaps, but they're leading with, hey, is there anything I can do to help you in real estate? Or, hey, here's my card. If there's anything I can do to help you, if you know anyone who needs to buy, sell real estate. How do people feel when that is their encounter with you? Well, I don't know why someone would want to reach out to you or why they would feel excited about that, unless there was something else that you did that created a lot of value for them on the front end to where they're actually going to remember you and that will hold any significance. So it's not about just getting your name out there. It's not about asking people if they need to buy, sell, whatever with real estate. Like, people don't really care about that. I mean, every so often you might just find somebody who is in that mode or who knows somebody. I mean, everyone knows somebody, but the key is, how are you making people feel? How are you appealing to them on a deeper level to where your true value isn't simply the fact that you can help them buy or sell real estate, but it's something else that you brought to the table that they felt good about. And that's the distinction. So consider that. Like, really put yourself in that other person's shoes and ask yourself, hey, if someone were approaching me like this, how would I feel about this? And what would make me feel really good? What kind of way would someone approach, or has someone approached where it just really stood out to me, the kind of value they brought to the table regardless of what it is that they did? So there's a lot of different things you can do to make it all about the other person and not all about you. And if you do that first and foremost, people are going to gravitate towards you more naturally and be more inclined to want to get your help with what it is you do when it comes time to do that, or to even become an advocate for you and help you spread word about your business and service. I mean, think about it. What's better? If you had that one person that said, yes, I need help buying or selling, or if you had that one person become your advocate and tell 5 of their friends about you who actually need to buy or sell? Would you rather have the 5 friends or that one person? And so you've got to appeal to people on a more emotional level and truly lead with making it all about them and not all about you. And that leads me to the second thing that you're going to want to do if you want to stand out as a realtor, and it's to really have the mindset that you are there to help people and not to sell people. So this is all about your intention. Your intentions have to be pure, because that's the only way this actually works. So make your focus solely on helping others and not selling. It's not about getting the sell. It's not about getting the deal. It's about, how can you help this other person? And when you're leading with this intention, it's important that you don't make working with you a condition of your relationship with people, because this is all about building relationships. You want the relationship. You don't want the deal, because you get more deals over the course of time when you have the right relationships in place, when you lead with that intention of helping and not selling. Because you can get a lot of sales done when you intend to sell people, but the problem is those sales will almost always be one-off sales, because those people won't want to work with you again. And so we're not in the business of convincing people to work with us or convincing people to buy or sell real estate. We're in the business of building relationships, connecting with other people, and by doing so, we're positioning ourselves to be the person they turn to for anything and everything real estate related, because we're the person they're going to know in their life that is all about that is knowledgeable about that, and that's bringing the most value to the table, not just within that realm, but as a relationship that they have in their life. And so we want to lead with really having the intention to help people, and we can't make that relationship we're building, or any of the relationships we're building, conditional upon them working with us, because we've got to be willing to give unceasingly without being attached to the outcome. If we're attached to the outcome, oftentimes it's going to affect our actions on the front end, and we're going to cease to give unceasingly. It's better if we give unceasingly and have faith that the outcome is going to be there if we do that enough times. And there's also going to be times where the outcome isn't ours to be had. We do all the right stuff, we give unceasingly, but that person still opts to do business with somebody else. We got to have peace with that. We got to be at peace with that and know that there's more abundance out there for us by moving in the right way, doing the right thing, and knowing that, hey, what's ours is going to be there for us, that we are going to have a harvest, and we can't withhold our giving because we're worried about that one person or those who are just not going to work with us despite everything we did and led with. You know, we got to still lead with the value anyway, and do it anyway, and not worry about those who go a different direction, but focus on continuing to show up, to continue to give, and just know that, hey, at the end of it, we're going to get those who we were supposed to be working with, and those who not, you know, that's fine. You know, it shouldn't affect our actions on the front end. We got to be detached from the outcome, knowing that there will be an outcome if we're doing all the right things, and not worry so much about the individual people or circumstances in the mix that go one direction or the other, because there's a bigger picture at play with it. So make sure that your focus is solely on helping people, not selling people. And if you do that, the sales will take care of themselves. And that brings us to the third thing you're going to want to do to differentiate yourself as a realtor, which is to create the best possible stories. And I'm speaking about your potential clients. What you want to do is you want to create an experience for them. That's where you truly have the chance to shine and stand out within this business, because there's a lot of realtors out there. There's a lot of people with licenses. There's a lot of people who can help people buy, sell, invest in real estate. But I'll tell you what very few of them are going to do in the process is to create an experience for the people they're working with. Something that just stands out, that wows them, where, you know, they truly have something to talk about. So with that in mind, you've got to go above and beyond. You can't just do what it is that we're going to get compensated to do, because yeah, we'll get a commission if we help people navigate the next steps to buying a house and get to the closing table successfully, vice versa with listing. But that's just a given. Like, every step in that process is part of the work that is required. So question is, what can you and will you do to go above and beyond at every step along the way to make sure that that person feels something amazing by going through that process with you? What kind of experience would you have to deliver for that to be true? And so where you really stand to be able to differentiate yourself the most here is that client experience. Because, you know, in an industry like this, commoditized industry, the difference is the customer service and the experience you can create, because that's where you can really shine. And if you have such a high level experience that people get by working with you, that's going to amplify the word of mouth about your business. That's how you get people to really spread word about you, not just in the sense that, hey, send me your referrals, or that's the highest compliment, the stuff that, you know, everyone puts on their business card. No, it's by creating such a good experience for that client that they literally cannot help but tell the people they're coming across and those closest to them what it was like to go through that process with you and what exactly happened at those various steps along the way. And so know this, that as you're earning commissions and even looking to reinvest some of that money back into your business, or if you have marketing dollars today to invest in your business, the best use of those marketing dollars is to invest that into your client's experience. Because if you do that well and do that exceptionally well, not only will you stand out and differentiate yourself from just about all the other realtors in your local market area, but you will fuel that word of mouth, which is the number one thing that can help you grow and expand your business, is those happy clients telling the other people they're connected with all about you because they can't help themselves, because that's what it was like to work with you. So think about what it is you can do day by day to help create the best possible stories for your clients to tell other people about you and what it was like to buy or sell or invest in real estate, with the way that you helped them navigate all of it by those stories you're creating in the process. So those are the 3 things you can do to differentiate yourself as a realtor. Realize that it's not about you, that you gotta focus on helping and not selling, and that along the way, you wanna be intentional about creating the best possible stories for your clients. You do those 3 things, you will stand out leaps and bounds above the other realtors in your local market area. The thought of, hey, is this market saturated with agents? That won't even be a question. It won't even matter, because I'll tell you what, there's gonna be very few and far in between that are doing any one of these 3 things, let alone all 3 simultaneously as they navigate those contacts, relationships on a daily basis and are building their business. So you go about doing it this way, you're gonna be going about doing it the right way, and you're gonna produce a completely different result over the course of time than almost anyone else in your local market area. So I hope that helps. If you got value out of this video, all I'd ask is that you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button. And if there is anything I can possibly do to help you now or in the future, go ahead and send me an email. You'll find my email along with some other helpful resources for you in the description below. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching the video. Until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.